Before listening to this recording, you should be either sitting down or lying down in a comfortable position, and you have removed your shoes. If you need a moment to get ready, please pause the recording and do so now. Alright. Now, before I get you into this fantasy, I want you to do me a favor. In order for you to go into a hypnotic fantasy, you gotta be put into a deep state of trance. I want you to do me a favor and lift up your left arm. Just lift up your left arm a little bit, and you notice how heavy your left arm is. How your left arm feels very heavy, like a bar of steel, unable to bend it, unable to move it a single inch. Just a bar of steel, lifting it up more and more and more, and drop. Feel your left arm drop down. That's it. You just feel so good, feeling nice and relaxed. The deeper you go, and the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Now I want you to do the same thing with your right arm. Tense up any single muscle that is in your arm, unable to bend it, unable to move it a single inch. Your arm is just like a bar of steel, lifting up more and more and more, and drop. Feeling your right arm drop back down to your sides. It just feels so incredibly good, and you notice how heavy your eyelids can get. You're very, very relaxed, that the muscles around your eyes are feeling very, very heavy like lead. But I want you to keep them open just a little bit and look into that spiral, watching the spiral endlessly spinning round and around and around. You enjoy this. You enjoy looking at the spiral. You enjoy looking through it in the spiral to see what's in the other side. But you don't know what's in the other side of the spiral because it's endlessly spinning. Just staring right into it. And the more you stare into it, the more drowsy you feel. And the heavier your eyelids can get. Just stare right into it, feeling it. Your mind and thoughts will be slowly tossed away, almost like junk that doesn't need in your house. Your mind and your thoughts will be floating away like balloons. You don't need it, and you don't want it. A mind with thoughts won't make you feel relaxed. A mind without thoughts will make you feel relaxed. You enjoy every single second of it. You enjoy feeling very mindless and dazed. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when I reach 1, you will close your eyes and drop down into a deep state of trance. 5, deep. 4, peaceful. 3, sleep. Now, I know I did say count from 1 to 5, and I said when I reach 5 you would drop, but I'm going to be nice enough to make you drop from 1 to 3. Now, I want you to imagine something for me. Imagine that you are a spy, and you were looking for any single clue because you heard on the news that the rare gem has been stolen from a museum, and you know who was responsible for this. Who is responsible for this robbery? And you, as the spy, were looking for the villain. a hypnotist villain, such as myself. You were looking around into my lair, trying to find my presence. And as you are trying to look around, you feel something covering your mouth and nose, breathing in such a strange substance, and it made you go to sleep. You drop down, loose and limp like a rag doll. Well, looks like I have you captured. I knew my mechanism would work on you. I knew it would be super effective. Feel me gently picking you up, and I open 2 large doors and taking you to a strange room, strapping you down to a nice reclining chair. Your wrists, ankles, and even your forehead are strapped down to the chair. You just feel very, very hazy and confused. Aww, it's so wonderful that you're awake. It's going to be 10 times more wonderful that I will play with you just a little bit. Well, not a little bit, maybe a lot of bit. So, you realize that you are strapped down to the chair. Go ahead, humor me a little bit. Try to get away. Maybe once you get away, you may defeat me, and then maybe I will be behind bars, as I did steal the rarest gem in a museum. Go ahead, try to get away. Try to escape. Come on. Come on. I know you can do it. No, really, I'm really sure you can possibly do it. Seems like you're having a bit of a struggle. Looks like I strapped you down to the chair so incredibly good that you have no ability to escape. You can't even move a single inch, no matter how much you struggle. Stop struggling, though. I don't want you hurting yourself, because you're gonna feel incredibly good. Maybe I can play with you a little. Maybe I can tickle you a little. But you know, I am not going to tickle you. No. I'm not going to use my hands to tickle you. I made a special device that will make you incredibly ticklish. So ticklish that you can barely stand it. I have made a nice machine. In a push of a button, you're going to see a lot of hands and feathers gonna tickle every single part of your body. And you're just going to be sitting there on the reclined chair, helpless and very ticklish. So, I'm gonna count from 10 to 1. And when I reach 1, I will push this button, and you're gonna feel robotic hands and feathers tickling you merciless. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I push the button. And as I push the button, you feel robotic hands and feathers tickling you, making you feel very, very ticklish. You can't help it, and you try to hold in your laughter, but you can't. You're so incredibly ticklish. And it's even howling back when you are even strapped down to the reclining chair, unable to escape and unable to squirm away. You're so ticklish. You're very, very ticklish. You try to scream out, but you can't because it is so impossible to scream out to help, as you just can't help but laugh. Nothing comes out of your mouth but pure laughter and giggling. You feel very, very ticklish. It's so incredibly ticklish as the feathers and hands tickling you vigorously more and more and more. And you do realize that sometimes I can change the speed of the tickles. Right now, it is in a somewhat fast state, but I can speed it up a bit, making you very, very ticklish, making you laugh so incredibly hard that you have tears down your eyes. And you know me as the evil villain. I can be very incredibly evil. You know what is very evil of me to do? I can just leave you like this. Maybe I can tickle you to death. But it's not fun for me to tickle you to death, because I want to endlessly tickle you and play with you a little bit. And I'm going to just change the speed of the tickles, feeling the hands and feathers tickling you in a more faster state. You're so ticklish. Every single part of your body is incredibly sensitive, and you are unable to escape no matter how much you squirm more and more and more. And it just feels very, very good at the same time. How you are very helplessly ticklish. How you are helplessly tied down to the reclining chair, unable to escape and unable to move. You can't help but laugh and giggle and somewhat keeping up with your breaths as I stop the machine, allowing you to catch your breath. Now, just because I stopped the machine does not mean I am done messing with you, teasing you and tickling you. No. I'm allowing you to catch your breath, and as you have enough breath in your lungs, I will keep tickling you until I get bored, until I will let you go. But I'm gonna make a little assumption. So, I want you to make a promise is not tell anyone who stole the rare gem. If you tempt to even defeat me, I will keep tickling you, and maybe I will tickle you endlessly. You make a promise that you won't tell anyone that I stole the rare gem. Isn't that a deal? Huh? You don't think so? Well, that's a good, yet bad idea. Feel hands and feathers tickle you again. Now I'm going to keep tickling you until you make this agreement that you won't tell anyone that I stole the rare gem, and that I will keep the rare gem to myself forever and ever. But since you are a bit stubborn, which I knew that would happen, I will keep tickling you until you make this promise. Feel the tickling getting more intense, and feel every part of your body getting more and more sensitive than before. You're more ticklish than before. Tickle, 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 tickle. Stop. So, are you going to make the agreement? I'm not too sure. Feel the tickling happening again. You're laughing so hard, you have tears down your eyes. You just feel so incredibly good being tickled by an evil hypnotist villain such as me. You love it, and yet you have this strange feeling that you enjoyed being tickled by me. You enjoy those hands and feathers tickle every single inch of your skin, making you feel incredibly good. You came from struggling to even enjoying it. It's almost like you don't want to make the agreement, because as you make the agreement, I'll have to stop tickling and let you go. But since your mind has been molded and reshaped, you think tickling was not so bad after all. Yet it feels very, very good. But and I already know how incredibly good you feel. But as an evil villain, stop. I'm going to have to let you go. But maybe, just maybe next time, maybe you'll listen to this recording again and again and again. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when I reach 1, you will slowly wake up from this hypnotic fantasy. And you're gonna feel the straps fading away. And you're able to move your arms and legs and even your head. 5, slowly drifting towards wakefulness. 4, more and more. 3, being aware of your surroundings. 2, almost there, and 1. Wake up and open your eyes, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, awake and alert. Thank you all for listening, and have a great day.